Hello everybody, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to deploy your first static website to Netlify. So what's Netlify? Netlify is a global CDN that offers hosting of static web pages, and there is a free tier and you can sign up for your account. It's a very standard procedure, so you can sign up for the starter package. It's a very standard procedure. You can use your email, or you can use a GitHub account or some other providers. You can see them on the sign up page, and after you sign up, when you log in, you're going to get presented with this user interface right here. And the free tier does get 100 gigabytes of monthly bandwidth, which is actually quite a lot for testing projects, for smaller projects, or for things like that. And you can actually host a bunch of sites. It doesn't have to be just one, so you can definitely host a bunch of sites, and that's actually really good. So you're going to get presented with this screen when you create your account. And what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to create a very basic static web page, and we're going to try to deploy it to Netlify. So I have here an empty directory here, an empty folder, and I'm just going to open this folder in Visual Studio Code. So if you have installed Visual Studio Code, you can open any folder by going firstly with your terminal to that folder and then just typing code space dot. When you do that, that's going to open that folder in Visual Studio Code. And now after I've opened my folder in Visual Studio Code, I will create one index.html file here, just a very standard index.html file. I'm just gonna open this file here, and what I'm gonna do in this file is Visual Studio Code does come with the Emmet extension, so I can use the exclamation mark and I can use tab to generate a boilerplate HTML. So just click the exclamation mark and just click tab, and it's gonna generate a boilerplate HTML code. So now let's change the title here. Let's say static web page, and let's put an H1 here that's gonna say my static web page deployed on the Netlify CDN. So as you can see, this is a very simple web page that just has a title and an H1. And now what are we gonna do? Now we're gonna try to deploy it to Netlify. Now let me get back to Netlify. So I'm going to go to Netlify, and as you can see here, there's actually a couple of ways that you can deploy to Netlify. One of those ways is by using Git, so you can connect it to a Git repository, and then you can actually deploy from there. So you can push to the repository, and Git will see that, Netlify will see that you've pushed to a specific branch, and then it can build an application if it has to get built. So for example, let's say it's an Angular application, let's say it's a React application, it can get built and it can get deployed to Netlify. But for these demonstration purposes, we're going to go with the simpler route, and that's by drag and dropping the static contents to your Netlify user interface here. And so that's another way to do it. So you can drag and drop the folder with your static web page, and that's the way that we're going to go in this video. In another video, I'm going to show you how to do it with Git, but for this video, we're going to do it with this simpler way. So now all you have to do is I'm just going to put this to the side here, and as you can see right here, I have that folder. So this is the folder that just has that index.html file, and all you have to do is just drag and drop it right here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to drag and drop it right here. And after I drag and drop it, it's going to get deployed. Now I'm just going to go here into the site settings, and I'll just change the site name, and I'm just going to say it's going to be something like Netlify static web page deploy CDN, and I'm just going to click save. It's going to get saved, and now we can go ahead. This is our URL to our website right now, so I can copy it, and or I can directly open it, but I'm going to click it right now, and it's going to get in another tab. And as you can see right now here in the other tab, we're having our website. So this is our website that we just wrote in HTML. It's a static website, and it just got live. So now it's live and anybody can open it. You can share this link with them and they can open it. That's how simple it is. Now let's see how simple it is if you want to update our web page. So you can come here. Let's say you want to update something. So let's say I'm going to do an H2 that's going to say this is the update to my web page, and I'm going to save the file. And all you have to do is, so let's say you're on the homepage here of Netlify, you're going to see a site here. This is the site that we just uploaded. You're going to click on the site, you can click on deploys, And then here you just have to drag and drop it again right here. So as you can see, it says there, need to update your site, just drag and drop the output folder. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to drag and drop it right here, and it's going to get uploaded. And now if we go here and if we refresh, you're going to see that it's already updated. And that's how simple it is to do that. Also, it's very simple to go back to a previous deploy. So let's say you want to go back to the previous one. You can let's say that you like to go to a previous one. So you can definitely come here, and as you can see, this is the first deploy here. So you can click on this one here and you can publish this deploy. But we're not going to do that right now, but that's how you would go to a previous deploy back. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you learned something new. And so that's going to be it for this video. See you until the next one.